Hey, James. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Hey? Let's go outside. Let's go on the tractor. Let's go on the tractor. Yes, he's got a pink toque. It was his sister's and now it's his.
No!
Yeah, kitty. It's Gypsy. Hey, Gypsy. And Tamba. Hey, puppy. Hey. Good puppy. Have to go do some snow plowing. And then I gotta go. I'm gonna throw some wood chips down behind the chicken coop there. It helps. Chickens don't really want to go outside if they don't have something to keep their feet warm. So I'm gonna go. Ah, no keys. Going back to the house to get some keys. And then I'll get on the tractor and plow and give the chickens wood chips. So, we'll warm the camera up. I gotta get used to where the camera is on this. Did I just say warm the camera up? Man, I'm an idiot sometimes. I gotta get used to where the camera is on this phone. I keep looking at myself in the screen and it looks like this. So, it's over there. Will that warm up for a few minutes? What happened? You took your glove off? Hey, look at me. You took your glove off. I got the forks on. So I have to take the forks off, put the bucket on. Just another step. What? Glove off again. Come here. Glove on. Don't take your glove off. Gloves on. Come on. No, gloves on. Otherwise you get whiny. You don't. I'm gonna leave you guys over here by the tractor bucket in a moment. Oh, look at this. Our crazy dogs have been bringing over pieces of that deer. I don't know if you watched the deer video. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. I don't know, if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put one of those little things up here. But that's a little bit past my technical level as of right now. Alright, so far I've cut through these beams on a 45. These are the ones that are going to meet on the corner post that's back there. So my saw, I don't know if you can tell, my saw only cuts in a couple inches. So I got to finish it off. I got a secret weapon for that. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm not even going to mess around here because I'm a little bit scared to do this. So I'm just going to go for it. Alright, well I am super happy with how this turned out, but there isn't really any good way of finding out if I did a good job or not until I actually get it up there. As then I'll be able to see if my 45 is a 45 or if I got a big gap. So once I get it up there, and say it's not a perfect miter joint, I can get it as close as I can, and then if I run that saw right down the crack, it'll kind of even out the two sides, and then I'll be able to sink it together with some long leg bolts. My next project, now that I got these 245s cut, is I gotta figure out how I'm even gonna get these things up there, because the posts, I don't know, my tractor isn't big enough. Here, I'm gonna go show you. I'm just gonna show you. So this here is the corner. I've got to get one of the beams between these two posts and the other beam has got to go from this post down to that post, and then up on this corner is where that 45 is going to be. Now, I have no access to this corner. As you can see, it's 2 feet of snow here, and I got snow here. So somehow I got to get those beams, and they're not light. Those beams are, probably 350 pounds. So I got to get those beams up there somehow. And I'm not sure how. No, I got the tractor, which can lift. I can lift it up there, but I got to get it. I can drive the tractor in through here and try and lift them over the wall. But I just don't think I can get my tractor forks won't go up that high. So I got to figure that out. So now that this is done, which I've been avoiding for like 2 weeks, just because if I've got something that I'm kind of nervous, like cutting these 45s on this beam has been freaking me out, because it's just not something. These are expensive. These are like $200 and they're almost $300 a piece. And I do have a sawmill, so you might ask, like, well, why don't you just mill your own beams? And the truth is, I don't have time. I would have to go into the woods, find a tree, and I'm not even allowed to cut down a green tree on public land, because that's considered like wood poaching. I don't have fir on this property. I only have pine, and I need fir. At the end of the day, once I get wood trucked in here, spend the time milling it on the sawmill. All right, well, tell James I'll be there in 5 minutes. What? By the time it comes down to it, just buying it's expensive, but it's just something I got to do. So, but as I was saying, now that I've got this cut out of the way, I'm gonna figure out how to get it up there, and that'll be my next step. I planned on only having 2 videos of these beams. I'm gonna have to make it into a third because this one's starting to drag out. So, stay tuned for another video.